Welcome, viewers, back to Cyberknights Flashpoint, where we join the Lowroad heist in progress. This is a terribly difficult heist where I just noticed that I left a little lockbox behind. Alright, Remy, you're heading back. I'm an idiot. Black Dice is done for this turn. The enemy is about to move, but Sphinx has a chance. We do have Fok about to turn around, but it's going to be a while. We don't have eyes on what So is going to do, but Hellraiser gets to move first. Maybe we can get an anticipation on her. Black Dice, you're done. That is a security escalation. We are 2 body timers. Next turn we're still only on level 1. Sphinx is going first. I feel like she should just take this guy out. I'm pretty sure Fok turning around isn't going to see that. She doesn't have a slash slide, unfortunately, but she could lightfoot it. Lightfoot to here. Not sure she needs to lightfoot if she just sneaks. Oh yeah, she does. Okay. So she lightfoots to here. And then she's not close enough, unfortunately. Oh, she could have slash slid. Okay, damn. Never mind. Blew it. I just had the wrong weapon selected. Just gonna slash slide now into the grates. Crit. Very nice. 1 down. Body count escalates. Fok's going to turn around. He's not gonna see this body. He's probably gonna see Black Dice. Black Dice will not move first. Crap. That's bad news. That means we really need to stun this guy, I think. We can hit him with a stun. I don't think that'll make So do anything. So suspicious for some reason. I wonder if she got... That means she got alerted by the body timer. That's what that means. So yeah, we're going to have a firefight on our hands real fast. Sphinx, you have 1 more. I don't think you have any items. Like a shock mine 2, unfortunately. But yeah, we could throw a shock mine for you next turn. I think we'll just delay, but we're probably going to end your turn. Balo isn't coming, I hope. Yeah, just a regular patrol, but he's going to come all the way to the end of the bridge, and that's going to, you know, make for hard times for us. Okay, we have 2 more turns. We're going to have to run all the way back because we blew it with this lockbox down here. So you're running back. You're going to have to disable those with packet loss to get through one, I guess. Hellraiser, can you take out Fok? Yeah, unfortunately, you already used your... Crap, you already used your Dazzler. Let's see, you could lure both of them, right? If you could lure... Oh, look at that. It does seem promising. I guess if you got forward and lured them into the room, then we could run in there and get them next turn. How smart is that? Wow, you can get pretty far without getting spotted. And then you could lure. Can't see the dot. The dot's right about there. So 4 there. And then this is lure, right? If you get a lure in here, why is it not showing? Game. Lure. There it is. Okay, so if we throw a lure in here, they're gonna look at that loot box. That will let me get in and maybe get Fok without being seen. I'm a little worried about Balo coming down. But So's already suspicious. Let's see. Fok unaware. Really wish we could just kill him. Like, it was just time to start shooting. She doesn't have enough ammo. Wow, she has to reload. That's only a turn to reload. Let's do that. Should pay attention to ammo in general. Like, Sphinx probably is out of ammo here. Okay, what I'm thinking is we anticipate, not lure. We want to anticipate. We know Fok is turning around. So first off, you need to get in cover. That will get you in cover there, and I'm pretty sure he won't see you. And now we can anticipate. I'd rather anticipate So, because I think we know he's just going to turn around. So is coming through. Like, if we can get Black Dice out of the way, unfortunately, I think Black Dice is just going to get spotted, but we'll see. It's possible we just make it and So just runs away without being much more trouble. We do need to get Remy to that loot box and past all the other problems. All right, Hellraiser, hold there. We do have one more point on you. We could put another thing down. Okay, damn, she does see him. All right, she's immediately alerted, and we're dead. Damn. All right, so here's where the mission massively falls apart. These two guys are only suspicious, I guess. Luckily, Black Dice has a move. Yeah, this guy's coming. Jeez. Belo's coming. They're all coming. Great. Okay. Yeah, we just need to start dropping bodies. So, Black Dice, unfortunately, we have an Overwatch on you. Smoke grenade might work for you here. If we smoked right here, maybe you could run around the Overwatch. Smoke grenade costs 2 though. Okay, alternatively, does Sphinx have a grenade? She has a shock mine, but it takes 2. Damn. Okay. Well, we could use tactical surge. Next actions in the turn order. So I think this gives points to everybody. That will let us drop a shock mine on her. And then you could charge in. Let's try that. I don't think she'll get overwatched for doing for doing that. Good. And then we can delay until Sphinx goes. Sphinx can actually throw a shock mine. That should break Overwatch. Good. She could also put up a deflection field, which might be wise in case So was going before us. She's not. Oh, we don't know. Okay. Yeah, we're not sure. So we'll do it. Black Dice. Okay, Black Dice now is full move. Black Dice can go kill Fok or So. So is probably way more dangerous considering Fok already shot and Fok is stunned. Yeah, so I think we're going to go and try to hit Bo with a sword. Or So. Balo is unfortunately going to come in and ruin our day. Where is Balo moving? Sorry, Hellraiser gets to move first. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to drop here and be shooting from cover rather than trying to sword this person. It's possible we could hit Balo with an atomic stutter, but no, he's way out there. Look ahead field does give us initiative bonuses, so we could throw this down and get them in a look ahead. That is 0. So it's worth doing just to drop their initiative as they come through here. And then let's use the rest of the points just to shoot. We did get a crit. That was lucky. Yeah, we'll do another shot. I think we'll get 3 shots here still, hopefully. Yeah, just enough to take them out. Take them out. That body will immediately be spotted. We're definitely going up sec level 1, probably higher. We'll see. Black Dice is done. Hellraiser, wounded. We could try to kill Fok. That's probably worth it. I think a sword in here would be smart. We don't have enough. Okay, never mind. What if we just start shooting? No line of sight. Okay, we're gonna have to step to here to get line of sight. And then we'll get 1 shot. I think that's actually fine. Let's do that. And then you're done for now. We're gonna get Balo. Balo's gonna move first and shoot somebody. Probably shoot Black Dice. Ouch. 2 guards are missing. Investigation process. Multiple reports of gunfire. Recalibrating response. Searching for source of quantum interference. Security escalation. Sec level 1. Dispatch 3. Camera came on. Luckily, we stepped out of it just in time. Alright. This guy's coming. We can't skip for some reason. Upso is also suspicious. Balo's coming in. He's gonna run, I think. Oh no, he's... Oh, there he goes. Now, found a missing guard. Now he's running forward. He doesn't see anybody yet. Good. Oh, nice. He actually failed to see anybody. He's suspicious, but we're fine. Black Dice is up. We don't have a way of knocking out this camera, which is annoying. Alpha's next. Alpha is coming. Then Remy, which we need to get out of there. Then Sphinx. Hellraiser. Fok isn't going until the end, and he's still knocked out, so we're probably fine. It's only Alpha that we have to worry about. Next turn, Balo. Balo hasn't even seen us yet. Yeah, I'd like to knock this camera out before we do anything dumb. I don't think we can shoot here. Nope, and not enough ammo anyway. Let's make sure your gun's loaded. And then I guess we could atomic stutter here. How much longer does Balo have on his knockout? Can we tell by clicking on him? There it is. Look ahead shows... No, it doesn't show how long the stun is going to last. I think we hit him with a stun mine. Probably last 2 turns. We're also going up to sec level 2 immediately because of all this. Unless we can get Balo, I would guess. I don't know. Well, we're going up to sec level 2 anyway, so we might as well shoot him. Can we get him with 3 shots here? Yeah, I think so. Unless we miss. And if we get lucky with a crit... No, we're just gonna miss a lot. Probably should have run in for the sword. Camera's still down. Alpha's coming. He's not running in, he's investigating slowly. Don't think he's gonna reach us. Just barely didn't see the body. Okay, Banir, yeah, I need you to sneak toward this. Can you get out of the circle? With 4 actions left? Yeah, there you go. And then you can run here. Let's loot this, please. It's a weapon mod. That's great, but not what we wanted. And then I guess you start running back. You're so far away. Wish you were closer. Alright, over here, lots of intersecting problems. We're gonna start with Sphinx. Unfortunately, no... That camera is gonna see us. We really want Hellraiser to go first. Let's let her turn the camera off. And now we only have to worry about overlapping vision cones. Hellraiser. The guns aren't doing it. We need you to bring your sword. Yeah, let's just charge you in and sword this guy, right? That's probably our best chance. Somehow he didn't... Oh, he did spot you, okay. But... Ah, and he survived. Damn. Not going our way. Okay. Sphinx. Yeah, it's up to you. You do have a slash slide here. You're gonna get spotted, clearly. I don't... Actually, maybe you don't get spotted. Can you slash slide him from here? I doubt it, but... Okay, he got spotted anyway. Yeah, that's not close enough. think here is close enough though, so yeah, let's slash him from there. Great. And then you have 2 moves left. Unfortunately, you can't slash slide twice in a row, but you can go hide behind this crate. And shocked mine, good. Skips turn, now it says. Great, so walk's done. Why did that camera come back on? That camera came back on because of the escalation. Damn. That's bad. That means we're going to immediately escalate again. Not quite immediately. Oh, it turned. It turned, so maybe it doesn't see us. Kind of looks like it does. I think that camera saw us, so they're sending even more. It's okay. We're dealing with them as they arrive, although, yeah, not really the best show here. Let's see. We need to packet loss a bunch of stuff here. We do have 2 that cost 1. Let's get that packet lost, and then let's get this door also, and hopefully you can run through. Yes. Yeah, camera spotted Hellraiser twice and a dead body, so I think we're even more boned. Camera turned on, I'm guessing because of the escalation. No, reduce body timers. Rebooting 4 jam devices, yeah, okay. So we just kind of wasted that hacking at the beginning. It just could have just disabled those things regularly and got through here faster. Lesson learned, total waste. Hacking, you should just go for the loot. Okay, Remy's done. Why am I sitting on Remy? Black dice, not done. We do have a suspicious guy coming. Probably gonna see black dice. We need to kill this guy. I think we're going to get seen in a second. Let's run in here for 1. And then sword this guy. I think we can hit you with sword? Yeah. Regular sword. Another one down. Body count escalates even further. Yeah, this was supposed to be a simple in-out mission, wasn't it? Alright, Black Dice, where are you going to hide in order to take out these guys as they come? Suspicious, 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 suspicious. 4 more coming from that way. 5 suspicious guys. I completely lost track of the body count. It's way higher than I expected. Our murderers in training are doing great. I guess Black Dice will hide you up here. That means you'll be able to fire on them from there maybe, or sneak around and get this loot box. Upsa is next. He's really far away. Alpha is actually the one to worry about. And then Sphinx, maybe we'll be able to deal with Alpha. He is running. Doesn't see anybody yet. Is someone in there, he asks? Alright. Unfortunately, Sphinx doesn't have any more slash slides. So, like, yeah, we could run in here and get 2 hits on him, though. Maybe worth doing. She sees him. I mean, he sees her. But yeah, 1 hit. Whack. Nice. It's going to take 2 hits and you're going to be exposed there, but that's okay. The team will protect you. let's just zero these thugs and get out of here. Alright, Sphinx is done. Black Dice and Hellraiser are moving next. Hellraiser spotted here. She's going to run through and get the loot. That's her main objective here. Yeah, not even getting seen doing that. So we'll do that with her. This camera here and this wall, like I didn't even notice this camera. It's sleeping, but may get activated soon. This is disabled for the remainder of the turn. We're going to have to turn that on next turn. Let's do the looting. We got the substrate stabilizer, part 2 of the file, so that's the first one we found. We also got a Myatech light jack. Wow, the loot is rolling in this mission. Pay data in hand, as good as cash in hand, says Hellraiser. Blur says, there's more to find. Don't let the Sec AI slow you down. Keep moving. Okay, we have partial mission success. We can successfully extract now or keep looking for the additional objective files. Well, it ain't over till it's over, right? We're almost done with half the looting of this mission. Jeez, there's a lot. Hopefully we find it sooner in these and we can get out. There's an exit there. Where's another exit? That's really the only exit. Yeah, that appears to be the only exit, guys. So yeah, we kind of want to secure this zone. Oh no, there's another exit through there. So maybe that's what we do, is we're going to run the long way, get through there. It's going to take a while. We're definitely going above sec level 4. I hope we get more experience, even though that happens. Hellraiser. I think you should just disable this laser wire this turn, maybe. And everybody needs to just run through there. If only Remy was faster. Man, Remy, you are slow. You're behind everybody. Anyway, I think we're just gonna have to keep delaying and let the reinforcements come. Hellraiser, let's delay you for a little bit until the end, I guess. Oh, this is the end. Yeah, so whatever. We have one more action. We'll just let you go. Another card is missing. More investigation. +1 tally. Dispatching 2 more drones to intercept. One more camera turning on. Remy really at the end of the queue here. Black dice. I think we need you to turn off this fence. I guess Hellraiser really should have done it first. Who's coming? We got Lambda, suspicious. Not sure which way they're coming from. Muna, also suspicious, so they're going to be coming this way. Hellraiser is in danger of being interrupted there. I'm not sure they'll just run through these laser wires, honestly. They probably will. I don't think you... No, you do take damage from these. So they might path the other way if this is off. I haven't actually run into this before. We'll see. Wow. So many guard bodies on the floor. This is pretty brutal mission. Still have a smoke grenade. We have Omji coming before Hellraiser moves. But this guy over here, Muna's coming sooner. Alright, let's take this gate down. We do have another security scramble here. Make sure that gate's open. I'd like to open this one as well, but I can't from black dice. We could do pre-computed advantage here. I'd like to get it on Remy. Unfortunately, she's really far away, so that's not happening. Muna is going soon. I think black dice is just going to delay till the end here. Muna's coming through. Probably going to turn. Yep. Oh, and he's actually running, so Sec AI told him to run. He spotted Hellraiser. He doesn't have enough moves to do anything. Sphinx is still hidden somehow. Okay, so he spotted Hellraiser, I guess, and didn't see Sphinx. She can run up here and whack him once, and then Hellraiser can turn around and whack him the second time. Yeah, or she could shoot him from here. I think the sword is a safer bet. She doesn't have any charges on it, so we do need how to... I guess you just can't recharge the sword? Next charge in 3 turns. Okay, it takes a while to recharge, I see. Attack with slant blade. Yes, please. He's not going to die unless we crit. It didn't crit. He's badly hurt, though. And we do get some moves before next turn, so he's done for. We're just going to be here slashing everybody. Black dice may be the one to get him. I'm not sure. The next one of them who's dangerous is Omji, who's going to move next. I don't think he's going to see anything, though. He's just going to see a bunch of bodies. It might be Remy in danger, though. Okay, out here, these guys are just moving. Zeta. Unable to skip. Yep, he's coming. They're all coming. This is the one we're worried about. He's not running, though. He's moving cautiously. Got a missing guard. Now he's running. Yep, there's a few missing guards there. Uh-oh. Who do we got? Hellraiser. Hellraiser, we need you to take out Muna. I wish you could take out this, yeah, unfortunately you can't take out this camera. So I think what you're doing is you're running forward to sword Muna. Let's do it that way. That's a good idea because I don't think you get seen. And you just need a regular hit. Good job. And then, yes, you can take out this gate here. And start heading toward that loot box. Sphinx may need to turn around to help. Upso's going next. I'm not worried about him. And then Remy. Bannier. Okay, Bannier, what do you got? You can run forward and do nothing. Kind of useless, honestly. I think if we get you here, you have a shot. Yes. Optionally, you could dazzle him. Probably better just to shoot him and let... Oh, you know what? Actually, oh, you don't have any packet loss. Yeah, that camera is a pain. Let's just shoot this guy. You can shoot him with your real weapon, actually. Not that that helps much. What if you... Hold on. What if you went full auto here? Would that help? No, you don't have enough action points. Alright, versus pistol, 82% versus 77%. I don't know if it makes much difference. Let's use the big gun. Nobody else hears that. That's fine. He did turn around and see you. That's interesting. I wonder if Black Dice is going to be help. We have Jocko coming. He's kind of far away. No big deal. There's 3 guys coming. We're so doomed. Alright, he didn't see anything. Good. Okay. Black Dice, can you save her? Camera's gonna spot you. Even if you... okay. You can't get around the box to see him because the camera sees you. Could get here? Like, why is that not a shot? Okay, because this is not on, right? So you're gonna have to waste a point to reload. Crap, that means we want you to be like here. And then that shot is low chance to hit, but you got him. Need to get him again. It's either that or atomic stutter. No valid target. What? Oh, he's too far away. It's only 1 to use it. I only have 1 left. Don't miss. Good. Okay. Black Dice is kind of out in the cold there, though. We'll see. +1 tally. I think we got another escalation. We didn't get hit. No, it's only level 2 still. Good. Okay. Damn, I didn't expect this guy to act so quickly. Lambda's coming around from above. And Remy can't get past this guy. Maybe you could. Maybe it makes sense to dazzle this guy. Or try to sword him. Oh, you have a heavy weapon. How many shots does this heavy weapon take? I mean... How many points? So if we move you 1 to there, and full auto this guy doesn't take him out. 2 shots might. Black Dice is going next. Zeta is coming though. So Zeta's gonna see him if we take him down. He's alerted. Black Dice is spotted. We're just gonna have to keep shooting. Dazzler might make sense here, but you know, I think we're just gonna shoot him. Probably should have full autoed, but maybe 2 shots will do it. Could get lucky, or we could miss. Damn it, Remy. What about if you just stand there and keep shooting? You're gonna hurt him. Black Dice will be able to deal with him easily. I think I'd rather. Like, I should have just run you out of there. Okay. Zeta's coming and gonna be backing us up. Oof, we need full auto. Ah, she sees. Oh no, we ducked. Great. We are spotted, but not as bad as I thought. Okay, it's definitely time to tactical surge. And then we need to charge forward and kill these guys somehow. Smoke grenade is an option here. Like, if we could smoke them and then, like, get away without them seeing, they might just mill about here. If we could get through here and kill Lambda. Jeez. This is just impossible. Alright. Remy, we definitely need pre-computed advantage on you. You're just too slow. Their Zeta's got really high... Jeez, like really high initiative next turn, so we're kind of doomed there. I think we do need to use smoke here. We could also look ahead for 0. That's actually... Let's drop a look ahead for sure. Oh, and that drops them down. Good. Okay, Zeta's still high though. Crap. But we're going first. Good atomic stutter here. I don't think... Let's see, atomic stutter is 1. We can get you into this doorway. I feel a lot happier about our situation. But that does mean they'll start coming this way. Yeah, let's get you over here. Well, atomic stutter somebody. We'll get the other one. No, well, atomic stutter you, Jocko. And we'll start shooting your friend. Maybe we'll just keep shooting you. No, let's... yeah, let's shoot your friend, and then Remy can deal with it. Nice. She's done. Another one coming. Yeah, they're all coming. There's so many. How are there so many enemies on this map? It's only sec level 2. Okay. Sphinx, what can you do? Well, there's 3 bad guys out that way. There's only one here, but there's a camera. Let's let Hellraiser go first. Hellraiser can jam kit the camera. What is that? Laser wires. Oh crap, this fence. Yeah, we need to jam kit the laser wires. We need to jam kit the camera, the other laser wires. She can't reach that. She's spotted already, but not by this guy. Let's step forward a tiny bit. And then hopefully we can jam kit from there. Yes. And then we could lure this guy. Honestly, we should get her down here and maybe lure these 3, but I don't think that's going to work because they're like clearly see us. I think we just need to start fighting this one. So she can get out here and hit him once. Sphinx can definitely get in there and hit him a couple times. Lambda isn't going again this turn. Let's get him. Why not? I guess you could power slice him. We haven't done that in a while. Didn't kill him. Doesn't seem like it's going our way, does it? Let's see. Beta didn't get to go. Sphinx does. She's not running back to help. She's running forward to help, but she really wants that loot box. I guess she's leaving the loot box to Hellraiser. Let's get her in here. She should be able to sword this guy, right? Good. Okay. Coast is clear ahead. We've got 2 loot boxes to get here. We're gonna start running toward them spread out. We need these 2 to take care of these 3 bad guys. Upso down at the end of the bridge is coming. Fido we don't care about. Remy's going first, then Zeta. So we have to kill Zeta. Beta's still coming. Black Dice is going to be able to move and do something here, but it's not looking great. Sphinx is done. +1 tally. Not so bad for turn 11. We're still out of range of that camera somehow. Maybe Remy can full auto these guys, actually. Damn, we only hit that one, or we hit these two. I like the idea of hitting two for one, though. Oh, very nice. And then, can she do that again? No, she can't full auto again. Let's see. Braco, when are you going? Going after Black Dice. Zeta's going before Black Dice, so it's Zeta we want to kill next. If we can. Good. Wow. Yeah, we're holding our own. All right, Remy can actually move up. She doesn't need to be sneaking here, but she does want to get around this camera. If she heads this way, she gets around the camera, and then getting over here. It's almost there. We do need to take down that fence. Oops. Crap. I think I blew it. Black Dice gets to go first, though. Alright, these guys are coming. Not here yet. Good. Found somebody, though. Okay, Black Dice, can we shoot this? Yes, thank goodness. Okay. We need to get this fence down also, and we need to do a pre-computed on Remy if possible. Come on, take him out easily. Oh, we need a reload? Okay. We're gonna do this. It's so ridiculous. One more shot here. Don't miss, thank you. We're gonna pre-compute on Remy. Good. And then Black Dice is done. You can't do anything else. Hellraiser, you're gonna go loot this box. Let's hope we find our last two pieces in these boxes, because this is a hellish mission. Okay, Hellraiser, what do you got? Cube, research report, and biostitch bandage. Well, those are nice. None of those are the item we are searching for. Hellraiser, can you open this gate to help them? Or should we just start sending you down there? Or here even? Yeah, I think we send you here, and we start sending Sphinx down there. We should be able to loot this turn with you. Research report 5, stealth tech vest. Nothing important. Sphinx, you're gonna start running down the other end. I don't think anyone's going to see you doing that. Hopefully all of the enemies have cleared out of that area and they're all dead on the floor on our side. Mostly. There's a couple that haven't come down here yet, which is surprising. Alright. Fatality reported, alerting HR. Got new reinforcements. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the first set of reinforcements. They're all unaware, though, so they're just gonna hang out. Remy, you can take down this gate. This one is disabled for the remainder of the turn. Can you get through? The camera is annoyingly in the way, but no, you can't. Okay, well, luckily we kept Hellraiser in the area. Let's just get you as close as we can. Actually, maybe even in case somebody spotted you. I don't think they did, but let's run you over there. Laser wires, you're clear. You're clear. Wow, we do need to heal a few. As long as Black Dice can get out of here without being spotted. Okay, soldier down. She sees bodies. Don't see us, please. Good. Okay, I think we're clear. For the first time in a while. This guy may eventually start wandering this way, but for now, we can get Black Dice through the fence. I guess we'll hide here just in case this camera turns on. I don't think Black Dice has much option of trying to turn it off. Camera's probably going to rotate that way next turn. So, I guess here is our safest bet. And I don't think there's anything we can do. So let's put you at the end of the turn. We got Ulto, Kito, and Gakko are new guys here. And look at these guys. It's a field sergeant. It doesn't look that special compared to what we've seen. They carry deadly nano-edged blades. Good anti-armor. We'll need to use grenades, shock mines, debuffs like marker sights or other abilities to cope with them. They cannot directly be targeted by attacks. What? Wait. Oh, capable of activating redshift cybernetic, becoming temporarily cloaked. Okay, that sounds terrible. If they turn on cloaks, we're boned. Sphinx, where are you? You're running across this way, yeah. I think it's actually fair. Oh, hold on. Motion field sensor. Why don't we see a ring on that one? No, don't run. I think you get to here and you start sneaking is what we do. Maybe... What exactly is that? Detects running but not sneaking. Blocked by cover. Sleeping. Okay, okay. It's sleeping. Good. So we can run all the way in. Let's keep to cover. I think I may turn that on. We've got a lot of body timers. So we're probably going to get a lot of escalations. Hopefully that draws this entire crowd across the bridge to start looking at bodies. The rest of us, I'm hoping we get out of here before that happens. Upso's moving next. He's over here. He's, oh, he's coming towards Sphinx. I don't like that. Why is he doing that? Oh, he got suspicious there. Doesn't say why. He just came in and got suspicious. He was unaware until then. I don't like that. Okay, Hellraiser. Hellraiser's a little damaged. She does need to jam kit here. No, come on. Jam kit. No valid target. That's why. Okay. Empty lockbox. Let's get you a move this way, leaving you 4 action points. We'll turn this camera off with you. Next charge in 1 turn. That's good. So we're using this pretty conservatively. And then, yeah, you get to run. We're almost across the bridges, people. We can do this. This fence hasn't gone on yet, but I think I just blew it. Crap. I think Hellraiser needed to stay back here to turn this fence off so that Rami could make it. Come back, Hellraiser. Alright, Keto is next. Keto is a high kick. They hurl non-lethal concussion grenades up to 20 meters. Okay. We don't want to face that. They didn't do anything, or they just teleported because they weren't close. Yeah, okay. Black dice. Let's get you through. Yeah, you can't do anything about this fence that's about to come on, unfortunately. Hopefully Remy gets a point back for that, though. And she's not going for a while. Fence comes on, and then Upso. Orders received. It's gonna come look at bodies. Okay, well, we're safe as long as nobody comes in and looks in here. Shoot on sight, right? All right, yeah, they're all coming across the bridge. Good. Excellent. They're not seeing us. Sphinx, that floor timer didn't turn on. We did reach sec level 4, unfortunately, losing our 25% experience bonus. And Sphinx is kind of sort of the worst one, equipped the worst to be in here. We didn't find the item in here. Oh, we did. Piece by piece, we're gathering what we came to get. We found a piece. There's more to find. Don't let the sec AI slow you down. Keep moving. With partial success. 1 more piece to go. We're going to be heading for this exit. I think we're going to go out in a blaze here. Let's get... Sphinx should be able to finish this loot box next. I think actually she might be able to get it this turn. Hopefully she's under that camera and won't get detected if it rotates. Research report. I don't think that is what we're looking for. She's done. Beta's next. Beta is a little suspicious. There's a chance he could turn and see Remy. Keto's nowhere near us. Remy's moving after Beta and Keto and Black Dice. Okay, he's just looking at bodies. Don't see her. Good. Nobody's seen her yet. Black Dice is out of here. Oh, Black Dice. Did you get security scramble? Yes. I'm not sure Remy will. So I'm gonna turn off the laser wires with that. Remy can get out of there now. Black Dice can start running across the bridge. Let's try to leave him on the left side of the bridge just in case one of these guys turns and has a really long sight range. Remy is out of here finally. Catching up. She's still a little far behind, but... Whew. Team is alive. Unbelievable. Hellraiser next. Hellraiser can rush in there and hopefully turn off that camera. She's not quite going to reach it this turn. There's a couple cameras up here we need her to turn off. She only has one gem kit left. I guess the important thing to turn off is going to be the pressure plate on the floor. There's an additional camera here that hasn't turned on yet. This one hopefully is rotating. That thing is going to be hard to get to with all these suspicious guys around here. This one maybe is slightly easier, but ooh yeah, we're gonna have to sneak over there. It's gonna take a little bit more escalation before we can get out, people. Hellraiser's done. +1 tally this turn. Fido's gonna go intercept because of a missing guard. I'm not sure why that gate is down. Alright, Beta's out there hunting. These guys are all active in that direction. Okay, we didn't get seen by this camera. Good. But we do need to get around without getting running through it again. So that means let's move to here first. And then I guess Sphinx, maybe you run to that one. Let's get you here. Oh wait, that camera is going to see us if we do that. Oof. Okay, all the cameras are rotating. It looks like this one was facing this way. Hopefully it's going clockwise. I could keep an eye on that, see if they're all going clockwise. For now, I think it makes sense to just like get you on this side of the room. Gakko, I don't think we looked at you yet. He's running to handle Sec AI though, across the bridge, which we love. We are way ahead of you guys. They didn't think to check this bridge. Black Dice, I guess you're gonna tee up here. We do have a tactical surge ready. Let's get everybody grouped up before we do that. Hellraiser, what are you doing? We're clearing the whole area. I love it. One more. If that one more can get out of here, that would be perfect. Hellraiser, we don't know where that camera is going yet, so can you get closer to it? Thank you. And then we have Upso and Fido going. Fido is suspicious too, so maybe he even is going to run. Everyone's running to where all the carnage was. I think we may have done this. We're still not out of the woods. There's a lot left, but yeah, having all of those guys like investigating on the wrong side of the map, that's going to be super helpful. Crap. Why? Why, Fido? Why are you coming this way? He's going to blow it for us. We're going to have to kill him. Okay. Remy's good. Ulto is not coming. That's fine. We're only going to get +1 tally here. All those bodies are already seen. Okay, good. Black Dice. Alright, we do want a look ahead field here, please. Don't like that Fido is coming this way. Okay, so his plan is to get out there. When is he running? Way at the end. So we could probably avoid him by just running around that way. So let's get everybody to do that. Yeah, hiding behind here, I think we'll be safe. You can actually get really far. Yeah, that's even better. Let's get you way up there. Oh wait, what are you going to be seen by? Crap, no, that's not good. Let's pay more attention to that. Yeah, don't go through there. I guess turn snap off and get you like here. And then we'll do the rest of the move. manually. And that gets you pretty far. Good. I probably should have tactical surged there, but that's okay. We'll do it next turn. Got Beta moving. He's like, Sekaya is glitching. What are all these? They don't notice that all these bodies are here. Love it. I don't think Sekaya is glitching if you're finding bodies, Beta. Remy, can you escape? So if this guy comes through here, he's gonna have a wide cone this way. So as long as you're like here, I think you're going to be fine. And then Keto, you're far away. Remy, you're safe. Digging the music. Okay, Hellraiser. What do you have? Sphinx is next, but Hellraiser first. I guess we want to turn this thing, both of these sensors off, really. She only has one jam kit, though. Remy probably has another one. It does look like we're getting clockwise action on this, so this is going to be facing forward next turn. We can probably... I'm not sure if we can jump over that, so maybe we do want to go through this one. Can actually run you pretty far before you get detected. Let's run you to here. And then we'll sneak you... Actually, can we jam it from there? No. Need to get a little closer. So let's sneak you forward a bit. Maybe put you here. I guess I'm worried. Let's see, this camera could be facing up or down. I think it's going to face down next turn. Even if it was facing up, I think you'd be safe like here. So let's get you here and jam kit that. Jam kit only costs one, right? Yeah. And then we'll jam kit this one on this side. If I can get the jam kit to work. There we go. Why can't I jam kit this one? I want to jam kit over here, but it's not giving me the option. Okay, I guess we jam kit this one with her. We're going to want to jam kit them both anyway. Just kind of annoying that it doesn't let me select the one I want. I wish you could just select the, like, click in the red box for those. Okay, she's fine there. This guy's not going to turn. It'll be okay. He's running away. We've got a clear line to the exit and like 4 boxes left to check. Sphinx is in a little danger, but I think she can get pretty far. Like there seems reasonable. She's safe from that camera and she can get to here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I think we're in the clear. We do want to get through this here. We're worried about that camera, but yeah, I think we're actually sitting pretty. Did I miss any? I probably should have checked way long ago, but no, we're good. Okay, Gecko is next, then Fido. Gecko we don't care about. Fido is more interesting. Let's get forward on you, and then here's the dangerous one. Okay, I think dangerous pass. We got our heads down there. You're not going to turn around, are you? +1 tally. We're still at level 4. Level 5 is coming up. I'd like to get out before... What was that? More body? Yes. Damn, another body expired. Is there a body out here that could have expired? No, I think it was one of these. Don't think we killed anybody in here yet, so I think we're still safe. Yeah, he's going away. Good. Okay, this is black dice. This floor sensor is remainder of the turn. This camera is rotating clockwise, I think. Black dice can get here. Ooh. The Matrix host. We could try stealing from the Matrix host. Ooh, that's tempting. What do we have here? Nothing. We have a Techna Blue, a new weapon, a level 2 weapon. Interesting. Time to upgrade our weapons. Black dice. Yeah, we also want to make sure everybody heals before they leave, because otherwise it's a lot of time in the doctors. Okay, these guys... Oh, he's hunting. Good. I thought he was returning, but he's just hunting. I think eventually they'll give up and start heading back to their original patrols, and we don't want that. We want them over here as long as possible. Beta Upso Fido. Yep, skip forward. Great. Alright, this camera is going to face that way next turn. We kind of want it out. We only have one packet loss here. Guess if you can... Oof, yeah, you can't sneak through the camera. You can sneak around the camera. That would be helpful. We get you here. Camera's gonna see you next turn. Unless you can get down here. Oof. Maybe you'll be hidden by this desk. Probably, maybe. Okay, you'll definitely be hidden there. Let's get you there. And then you did have enough packet loss to jam kit the floor over here. Yes. Okay. And then hopefully Sphinx can reach this. Hellraiser. I want you to jam kit this camera. So I want you running through. Actually, I don't know if you need to jam kit that camera. As long as we pay attention to it. But that one above the loot box, yeah, that one probably has to go. We'll hold off until next turn with you. Actually, I'm going to move you here. And I think you're good. And a turn here, so yeah, Sphinx goes around here. This one is 2 turns, so Remy and Sphinx are gonna have to go out that way. Hito, what are you doing? Nothing. Sphinx, you're gonna grab this and then get out through that pressure plate, hopefully. Substrate stabilizer, there it is. We also got a weapon mod and a weapon mod, 2 weapon mods, and the substrate stabilizer. Part 3, cleaning this place out. All the pay data is now accounted for. I think Sphinx found them all. Blur, well done. That's the entire formula in hand. Origami Joe will be pleased. Let's get you out of there. Okay, total mission success. Team can successfully extract now for full payment or continue to pillage for more profit. Yes, greed. All right. We do have 2 turns on this, so her ending her turn on it is not the end of the world. It's possible one of those guys comes down here, though, so let's get into cover at least. Sphinx is done. Uh-oh. Fatality reported. Sounds like we might... Yep, that's terrible. 3 new unaware guys right by the exit we were hoping for. Maybe we can smoke and run. I think we're going to have to pile up on this wall and just run for it now. I'd like to get that those last couple loot boxes, but three new dudes right in the way. Black dice, I guess you can probably get it. They don't have any. Oh, they do see that. Damn. All right. I think we pile up on this wall this turn. Next turn, we throw a smoke grenade, grab the loot box, and run. Maybe. This turn, you can also, let's see, one of you can security scramble this thing. It's coming around, so it'll be facing that way next turn. It won't bother us. This one, way more important to go off. Let's see, you can get here in 1 turn. There's that box there, though. Damn. I'm gonna be greedy, aren't I? Yeah, let's hold off on scrambling anything for now. We have tactical surge here. I don't think it's necessary yet. Let's delay your action. Maybe we'll come back to that. Oh, good. He turned around. Good. Okay, these guys are all wandering around, not bothering us, going away from where we care about. Let's get them fast forwarded. Alright, and Remy. Remy, you're gonna hit this. Research report and a concussion grenade. I like those. And then let's keep running you out of here. I guess we're gonna stop actually in cover here as a just in case. And this will swing that way. We'll be safe. Hellraiser is going to move against this wall before that happens. She's going to waste most of her turn, but I guess she'll disable this camera, maybe. Let's see, Sphinx, you can get pretty far from here, right? We really want you up against that wall, but that's not happening this turn, so I guess you're going to duck here. Sphinx is actually unhurt, that's good. We'll end her action. That's a lot of enemies, and then Black Dice, Hellraiser to turn off some, or maybe wait a turn before they turn things off. These guys are all wandering around, wondering what's going on. They haven't found any enemies yet. Okay, and these guys are suddenly suspicious. Someone is in here patrolling. Yeah, let's... I don't know. Maybe we can just have Remy open fire with weapons. Maybe we can take those guys out. We are at sec level 5. Just corpses are popping all over the place. Black Dice, I think you're ending this turn here. Stomp 03. Oh, okay, yeah, these guys are probably harder than I'm worried about. That is our first robot. Look at that. These were newly introduced to the game just recently. An enemy drone, mechanized enemy. May only be targeted by certain talents and effects. If destroyed, it instantly reports its death to the security AI. No body timer, causing +3 tally. It can be jammed to prevent it from reporting its death. While jammed, you're undetectable by its sense kit as long as the drone is unaware or suspicious. It's got a good suit. Okay, that's one drone. Stomp 03, he's coming next. Hopefully... Oh, and he is suspicious. Crap, we got spotted. Unexpected spot by the drone. We are definitely running for the exit. Hellraiser first. I guess really it's just run for the exit. Can we lure the bad guys away so they don't see us? Do we need to jam kit things? Probably wise. Let's jam kit that camera at least, since it's only 1 point. And then she could run and get out of there. She will be spotted. I'm not sure it makes sense because, well, they're already looking. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Let's get her out of there. Remy, you may be in trouble. We're extracting. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay. I didn't think he'd be able to move. He also pulled up his, turned on his invisibility suit. Crap. Okay. Wow. That wasn't... I didn't think they'd be able to go like that. Damn. Okay. Unfortunately, we were boned. Heavy, high-level bad guys, like, right on us. One of them throwing up a Overwatch. I was hoping we could just run for the exit there, but I think I may have screwed us over. Okay, the Overwatch here is a serious problem. Sphinx does have, hopefully, another deflection field, but she's not going for a while. What do we got? We got Gecko, Muck. Muck is a problem. Beta, Keto. We do need pre-computed on her. And Remy just can't do anything. I guess Remy could go around behind. Let's do that. Yeah. Alternatively, she could shoot, but I don't think that's the greatest idea. I think, or we could dazzle here too. It costs 2 to dazzle? That sucks. Okay. So I think Remy's going behind. Sphinx can throw up a force field and get out of there. Remy can stand here. Remy, should you delay? Who's Gecko? Gecko's too far away for us to bother with. Yeah, you should yield here just in case we need to save Sphinx. Black Dice. You could atomic stutter if you moved. Let's do a technical search first. We saved it for just the right time. we are going to move a little over this way and atomic stutter the drone, which I was worried we wouldn't be able to, but we can. That's good. He's done. The Overwatch is over. We don't have to worry about it. You can also security scramble this thing just so it doesn't alert us. That actually lets you pick up the loot on the way out, and you can get out of here. Now the real question is, can Sphinx? So I think what we need to do is make sure we get a pre-computed advantage on Sphinx, which I forgot to do. And that lets her get out of here. And now Black Dice is out also. Great. I'm not sure Remy can get out. Sphinx can, though, if she runs. I think it might make sense to... you know what? I'm not sure. It makes sense. I was going to say try to heal, but nope, she's getting out. So that leaves Remy alone. She has a lot of action points, but Gecko gets to go first. And he's just hunting, so we're safe. All right, Remy. Can you make it? The answer is no. That is, hold on, really? Okay, that guy's stunned. This guy doesn't know where you are. This guy will see you. Ugh, I really thought you'd be able to make it out. Alright, well hopefully they don't kill you. It's quite possible they do though. Let's see what happens. You're going pretty... Oh god, you're going at the end of the turn. Okay, this guy's charging. He's gonna hit you with a sword. Ow, shredded your armor too. And he gets to attack again first. Oh, you might be dead, Remy. He's gonna get 2 sword hits on you. Yeah, I think she's dead. I think our hacker's dead. Damn it. He could miss. Oh, she's bleeding out. Oh wait, does that mean she gets to move still? That would be nice. I doubt it, though. I think she might just be dead. I should have left the others, not escaped with the others. Damn it. Okay, this guy is annoyingly in the way, but not doing anything. And Beta's moving in, Fido's moving in. Yeah, nothing else. It shows her with hit points left. I don't know. Yeah, she can't do anything. Oh, wait, what? Okay, she has enough action to first aid kit her and get out? Is that true? Oh my god. No, she's running. Oh my god, she survived with no damage. How is that even possible? I thought she was dead. Blur, we don't want to overstay our welcome. Well, I think it was pretty evident we were gonna die. Black Dice, we're clear out. We're clear, but don't slow down. Go, go, go. Wow. I feel like we barely made it out alive on that mission. Black Dice, it's a total score. We have all 3 parts of their fancy new stabilizer. Origami Joe says, well done, Black Dice. I knew I could count on you to pull this off. The street will be rabid to get it before Matsumoto even starts using it. Black Dice says, you'd think they'd learn, but they just keep trying this trick. Awesome. Remy did get injured for 17 days and wounded. She leveled up though, so I guess it was a waste to use that health kit on her at the end. Looks like the others got a lot of experience. Unfortunately, we did get to level 6. Wow, that's a lot of loot. I did pick up a lot of loot that we're going to have to go and figure out what to do with. 267,000 for the payment there. We did have to pay the team, plus we wasted 40,000 on that hacking map thing, so net 220, let's call it 225. Little bit of experience. I wish we were getting more experience. We did get Falcon some experience too at 60%, but yeah, that seems really low for the effort of that mission. That was a tough one. Let's continue to the safe house and see what we need to do before the next mission. Well, we gotta take care of the injured. That's Remy. We will... Yeah, we're gonna meet Chad. Maybe we'll pull Chad in next. He is a soldier. We have War Machine, but no soldier. Alright, we're gonna send you for treatment. We do have plenty of money. Let's send you in for treatment. Dr. Ash, it is 5,000, drops you to 10 days. We won't be doing any hacking for a few days. I hope we didn't need her. We'll send her for treatment again when she's done, so it's going to be a while. What do we have in terms of tasks? We are building up cold storage, we're cleaning debris here, we're building a field ops center here. 2 tokens on the SimStream trainer, those are used to respec. Got some legwork coming up, possible recruit. She is going to be out of the SimStream trainer, and a conversation here about helping her to convince the supplier to keep dealing. Let's talk this one first, because that should start a mission, or give us a mission option. We don't really have a mission elsewhere. So we'll talk to Vertigo Rug. I need to know if you can help me convince that supplier to keep dealing. Whatever issue they have, we just need to convince them that trying to leave me hung like this is worse. You can't run an illegal clinic off publicly available crap. Alright, we need to do legwork here. Attack their life and find you some blackmail ammunition, or when they realize your friends are willing to hurt them, they'll reconsider. Because we want to preview both of these. So, risk of injury if we fail, +2 favors, +20 influence if we succeed. We could send Falcon on that. She'll get 62, because of her ferocity trait, she has 65%. In SimStream trainer though, I guess we can take her out. Stop training. And then we're gonna send her on legwork. Looks like Chad was willing to do it for us too. The fun here will be seeing just how little I have to do to scare them back into line, says Falcon. She likes her. I like her attitude. Vertigo says, that's a good game to play, Falcon. I need them to stick around and keep dealing for a long time. Okay, another new conversation here. We need to talk about her German connection. I'm not asking too much to get the Warner Braun global leadership unofficial for you, am I? I need Blur in the club holding court. Let's make this happen. Okay, Blur's already doing legwork? So I think we need to... Wait, because I picked that, can't spare Blur to be the mascot for your club right now. Maybe another time. Time isn't on our side here, Black Dice. Warner Braun VPs stick together and we'll pick a place. I'm going to make a run at it without your support, but it's far less likely now. Damn, so... because I had the conversation, yeah, that sucks. I need to pay attention to who's on legwork. That I thought we'd just have a delay option there because it still had 4 days. I guess not. Okay, we'll wait the 2 days for this legwork to finish in that case. Hype limit break. Awesome. So Emily had a hype limit, hit her hype limit of 100%. That's like sort of like leveling up their loyalty, I guess, is what that means. She gets to pick a single upgrade. The options are... Oh, and we have a Karen feeding talent. So we picked Karen feeding, which means if we use a charge of that talent, we can re-roll the options available for her limit break. So cannot undo a re-roll, but if you have more than one charge ready, you can re-roll again. So we've never done that. It would be interesting to see. We can flush her stress out 40%. High stress will cause a negative limit break. So her stress isn't that high yet, but we should keep an eye on it. Or we could give her a bonus to will or a bonus to reaction. Unfortunately, like I don't know what her current will or reaction are. This gives her cybernetic weapon damage bonus, stress res bonus, that's nice, and built-in armor for every 2. Whereas this gives her move speed and initiative. I guess we want to look at that character first, just to see. So this is Hellraiser, Emily. Where are her... Oh, right here. Reactions 4, Strength 1, Will 3. So that would give her extra 1% built-in armor. That doesn't really seem that compelling. Move speed, she'd get an extra percent of move speed. Strength would really be nice on Hellraiser, it turns out. Okay. Wait, where was that? Hold on. How do we get back to her hype break? Because I dismissed it. Is it gone? How does this game work? It would be nice if there was just a way to go back to that. Let's see. Nope, that didn't do it. Class training? No. Wait. Can't click on here. Maybe in records? No, no hype break in record. Wow, so you just lose the hype break if you dismiss it? I don't understand. I guess. I'll have to send a trainer. Oops, I sent her to the SimStream trainer. I didn't want to do that. I thought that would be like an option. By stopping, you will no longer gain experience. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm very confused by how to get back to her hype. I guess you just lose it if you don't take it, which seems awful. Like, what the heck? It might be a reload, honestly, if that's true. Whatever. I'll accept it this time, but yeah, that's annoying. One person's ready to train. Maybe it's training? No. Remy's ready to train because she leveled up, right? Let's do that too. That's training on Remy. What do we want Remy to do? We used overclock once. That was really nice, getting the extra AP. Spoof seems like it might be nice. She's not really a fighter. Flash hack lets her hack things. Nullop. This is it. This seems like a good way to go because this will let her just like destroy IC through Nullop. 60 hit points. So let's start heading her toward Nullop. +1 will. Sorry, train that. Get up here, +1 reaction, and then we'll train Nullop next time she levels up. Alright, we do have 2 recruits. We probably want to pick them up. Let's finish this legwork. Took a while, but I think I found out exactly who we need to talk to. Let me introduce Warner Braun Corporate VP Ross Peterson. There's Ross Peterson. Your face here did good work. She found me in a quiet moment. Black Dice, I imagine there are a few quiet moments right now. Ross, on the transatlantic ship it was quiet. None of us will find that again. Nor will we return to Berlin. Black Dice, I can't do a German accent for this guy, sorry. No, it seems Warner Braun Global has deemed this your new permanent home, so let me welcome you to New Boston. If you're going to be stuck here, you're going to need people like me on call. A Cyberknight, impressive as I had imagined. You're a rarity, at least back across the ocean. I understand New Boston has quite a few of your type. I will, in fact, need you. But don't hold your breath, Black Dice. This runs on your Hollywood principle. I call you. Pleasant enough, a new friend. Well done, Blur. The corporate VP is trying to play it cool, but the blood is in the water. The first waves of citizens and soldiers arriving are going to get chewed up and spit out by this city. To establish their beachhead in the zone, the Megacorp will accept a few casualties, but Ross Peterson doesn't want to be among them. A first contact in a new megacorporation is a foot in the door. Stories, missions, proc-gen missions, and introductions to the others in Warner Braun Global are coming soon for Warner Braun contacts. Cool. Alright, so 2 days to a possible recruit. Excessive hype. Here we go. I can select the upgrade. It was on the timeline. After all, I think we're going to give you reaction. And then a couple new conversations to do here. Got a line on Where a gang is keeping the loot they're siphoning off of Warner Braun. Perfect target for a scav raid. We do want to finish this legwork, and I think we're going to decide... Let's see, I think we're just going to take these 2 recruits. Rhino, I believe, is a 5th level sniper, so yeah, let's take her. So you still haven't killed me. I'm starting to come to grips with that. You said you had questions. Well, you ask and I will see if I'm willing to answer. Fair enough. How long did you work with Burner? Just less than 2 years. And you were with him when he died? I was near enough to put a bullet through the D-Cartel soldier who killed him. Burner was one tough choppa. It practically took a D-Cartel army to bring him down. Alright, if the D-Cartel killed Burner and wiped your squad, it must have been Ghoul. Or why am I not surprised it was D-Cartel? Tell us how it happened. Was Octane involved? I'm gonna tell him it must have been Ghoul. I don't know. Yes, it was Ghoul's doing. Burner and Ghoul had been back and forth trying to kill each other for a while. It was bound to happen. Ghoul must have been planning it for a while. The trap was multi-layered. We almost got out, but when Burner went down, it was over. Like I said, I was close enough to kill his killers. And then, I guess to your advantage, I had the foresight to drag his corpse out of there. At least we have a clear answer on how my predecessor died and who pulled the trigger. What do you know about Burner's history? He came to New Boston 3 years ago, started working with him 2 years back. He was a good leader, but he wasn't the most open about his past. I know he came from Algiers Dome in North Africa. Why did he come to the UNA? Was he running from something? I would never have thought of Burner looking over his shoulder. He is always looking forward. Blur. Not much else to go on, but I'm not sure what we're hoping to find anyway. Rhino, he never mentioned any family. I do know he wasn't the first to wear your rider. He talked about it being a zombie and the dreams he would have sometimes. Black Dice, I know those dreams. They're not like the dreams I used to have before. Alright, where will you go after we split, or tell us more about Burner and the work you did for Octane, or do you really see something of Burner in me? Come on, are we not going to get her? I do, it's hard to explain. If you're around a Cyberknight long enough, you pick up on how they move. What do you mean? Most of the time you're normal, but then you float between actions sometimes. I can't tell if you're moving slow or the whole world is slowing down around you. But your cadence in those seconds, it just makes me think of Burner. Is Burner living in my wires, or is it some kind of filament muscle memory? Nobody knows much about how the zombie riders really work. No one has studied it. It's all black market underground. Blur. The first Cyberknights were a young breed when splicers started hooking up new modules and capabilities for war. Cyberknights and their quantum riders were sent into the Quiet Wars in the late 2100s. After that mess and their mass desertions, they've been outlawed and hunted. Black Dice. So no one has any idea. That's the end of it. Tell us more about Burner and the work you did for Octane. Octane started like most clients we worked for. She needed someone to lean on her bad debtors, someone to snoop a financial system. She paid well and called every month with good work, and Burner was trying to get established in town. She was a good connect. After a few months, some of us started to see the outline of something bigger. Octane wasn't just treading water, she had a master plan. At some point, she let Burner in on it, and we didn't work much for anyone else after that. No, none of us ever trusted her. We knew she was stealing from the D-Cartel. But she and Burner had become partners. They were going to the top of the D-Cartel together. Eventually, the whole team knew they were more than just business partners. Burner and Octane were lovers? They never said it, but we all knew it. I'm sure Octane was planning to become a D-Cartel boss, and if she could get a seat at the table with a Cyberknight at her side, it would have been the power play of the century. Burner was ambitious, always looking forward and up. He was just as dedicated to the plan as she was. But Ghoul caught on to the action. Yes, and started meddling in everything we did. It felt like he was always on our back, always going to crash our next heist. But Burner wouldn't stop. Whatever we were doing with that quantum endpoint, it was tied to Octane's big move. We risked it all, and the cost was all of us. Black Dice, we recovered the quantum endpoint from Ghoul. And we'd have to decide if we were going to be the Cyberknight at Octane's side in the final phase of her plan. Rhino, what else can I say? Be careful who you trust. Octane is and always has been a snake. Burner never should have swung into her orbit and dragged the rest of us with him. Alright, where will you go after we split? I don't have a lot to run toward. Actually, I have absolutely nothing. No merc company, no Cyberknight, no safe house, and no money. It's a hell of a rug pull to see all your friends go down and be the only one left standing. Blur, when we put you on a train out of New Boston, which direction will you be heading? Rhino, I've been thinking, do I have to go? Your squad could always use another professional shooter. I promise I do actually hit my targets when I want to. I would keep my head down around the D cartel. I don't want to reopen any recent wounds there. We will be able to consider and accept, delay, or reject as a new recruit. Okay. Let's talk about you and my squad. I joined just like any other. We had a strange start, but I think we could get over that. If we can't decide now, we can continue to review. Yeah, we're going to decide now. Let's take her. Re-recruit. Welcome to the team, Rhino. Okay, 5 days of legwork for Falcon. Another possible recruit as Chad. 7 days, new conversation. How long is our wound? Because right now, I think we... Oh, wait. Why are you wounded? We have class training. We have a myopathic twitch. We're going to send you for treatment for $28,000 for 5 days to Jurio. Great. You are ready to train, so we will train you up. You're a sniper. Sniper's got a death watch, a skull shot. Yeah, we use that. If the single shot attack kills your target, you get +3 action points, so you can just keep shooting. Except it only activates once per turn. I don't think there's a way to change that. Can increase the crit chance and make it charge up faster. Currently it's taken 5 turns to charge that up. That's a nice stack. What's this one? Pathfinder. Make no sound while moving and gain +10 movement speed for remainder of turn until you attack. Move without generating recoil. When killing a suspicious or unaware target, immediately lower your alarm level to hunted and gain 10% accuracy against unaware or suspicious targets. That sounds nice. JTAC. Designate an area within 35 meters, and while teammates are inside the area, they gain 10% to all accuracy and crit chance. That's huge. Perimeter Eye Talent. Scope a visible enemy within 35 meters. Predict next movement. Okay. And Strike Zone. Designate an area within 35 meters, and enemies are debuffed with vulnerability, kinetic, and armor break. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I feel like we're heading this way. JTAC just sounds too good to pass up, so we will train you 7 points. 7 points. We'll get tech and crit bonus, crit bonus, reaction. Now we could go up and over, or we could go through this to get will and initiative. I think we're just going to take the reaction, the will, and finally into here, the last 2 points. We're going to turn it on. JTAC. We could make it every 4 turns, or we could make it last for 3 instead of 2 turns. Let's make it come faster first. And that's enough. So we probably be taking you with us. You still have a free respec in case we decide to change how things look. We have another conversation with Remy. I think that's about Chad. Yeah, okay. Wound recovery for Rhinos, 5 days. Wound recovery, medical recovery is 8 days. And then there's a question about a daughter. I think we're going to have this conversation first, before that legwork even happens. Origami Joe, I've got a line on where gang is keeping the loot they're siphoning off of Warner Braun, a perfect target for scav raid. The Free Streets Compact is ripping them off bad, but they're running out of places to stash their stolen loot. Stealing from the thieves, maybe even before they have a chance to count it. It's just a tip. I won't try to say it's more than that. You'd be the one going up against the Free Streets Compact. But let's say they're busy stealing Warner Braun Global's lunch. Who's watching their spot? Blur. And for this tip, what would we owe you? Origami Joe. I'll say this one is free. Keeping the Free Streets Compact off balance is a reward on its own. Okay, he's offered a raid. We will not be paid, but we can make our own profit by stealing from the site. Well, that sounds great. His lab hijack is ready to be planned at the command HQ. So let's do that immediately, I think. Or do we wait 5 days? We probably wait 5 days because I don't think we have enough people to send on a mission right now. Let's see. Is that true? We have Cyberknight 1, Emily, Cybersword. Yeah, War Machine's out on legwork, and these two are wounded. What if we recruit Chad immediately? He's a soldier. That would be great to have, actually. We wouldn't... I would really have more... prefer more hackers. Maybe Chad can double as a hacker. Let's see. Possible recruit with Chad. Introduce Chad. So you're a soldier for Zogales in the streets of Ward 4? I was a soldier, not a street chopper. I'm sure you know just how professional the gangs of New Boston are these days. They've got the street crews, but I was in one of the hammers. The Los Zagales Hammers aren't an open invitation club. They're the closest thing on the street to a Milsec Spec Ops. Heh, based on the gear we had, sometimes you'd think we were being funded by some Milcorp. That's good, because sometimes we're funded by a Milcorp or even bigger. If you work with us, you'll see some real alpha gear. So you're a soldier. To be that good, the Hammers must be looking for real elite. What role did you play in the squad? Further define this merc by picking one of the following traits. We could make him a door kicker, a long shot, or a calm. So strength, close quarters accuracy, less long range accuracy, or tech, less close quarters, more long range, or will, ignore recoil, reduce stress. Yeah, soldier, I guess, honestly, strength. Let's get you close. Keep your shotgun rifle accuracy up. Don't worry about sniper rifles, railguns. We have a sniper for that. I'm gonna make you a door kicker. If I had the choice, I was right in the enemy's face. On the squad, I was the door kicker. We did a lot of strikes and assassinations. It's a pretty personal kind of work. If it's personal, I like to be right in the thick of it. You're built tough, and you've got 2 square shoulders. As Remy said, you'd be a good gun to have at anyone's back. What do you think, Blur? I've got one more question. It sounds like you were part of a big-time hammer. Why are you getting out? Did you end up in some trouble with the Los Zagales? Alright, we get to define his backstory. This is actually kind of cool. It's like a mini character. So this is just like, who are his enemies? Let's see. Got caught in a fight in the club. McKellen. Bravestar doesn't like him, or yeah, the Los Zagales are mad because of his messy history with the Fenians. Yeah, let's do this one. I've a messy history with the Fenians. Now the Los Zagales bosses are trying to make nice with them, but the Irish don't forget. I'm getting a little severance pay in the boot. The Fenian have pinned a number of important kills to my name specifically. It's great for my ego, but it's bad for business, I guess. The Los Zagales have so much trouble with Bravestar and Ward 4 right now, they can't afford a second front with the Fenians. So, you're just too hot to keep around anymore. A private word, Blur? What do you think? Everyone in this business has something haunting their past. We've got to keep that in mind when weighing a new recruit. Alright, yeah, let's hire him. We don't care that much about the Fenians right now. Welcome to the team, Chad. Let me back your crew up in a fight a few times, and you'll know you made the right choice. Alright, we got Chad. We are going to try to jump to this pending heist, which means planning this mission. It's mixed stealth combat. We don't have anyone who can do hacking right now. So let's hop to mission planning here. This is the Free Streets Compact. We're just gonna have to steal stuff for the rewards. It's experience, mostly, and it'll help Origami Joe. If we keep the sec level below 2, yeah, we're gonna get 78,000. I don't know who's paying us that, but... Mission planning. Well, we're not going to do a matrix snoop this time. We could do a violent diversion. I don't think we'll need it. I do want to take a look at our new guy. We're going to bring Chad, so I want to look at his gear. I guess I should have done that in mission planning. So let's prep the mercs. We're going to add Chad here. Currently has a high explosive grenade. I prefer the shock mines to dazzlers because they only take one shot. They are rare though. Only worth $2,000. Let's see. That's a shock mine there. Shock mine there. You do have a high explosive grenade. I guess we'll give you a shock mine also. That's better. As far as armor goes, let's see. You have a Raycon AR-12 assault rifle and a defensor. Does your defensor come with a silencer on it? Doesn't really seem like it. Ah, silencer. Yeah, installed mod, silencer. Nothing here. I feel like we should have mods or new weapons because we did find some stuff. We did find this Techna Blue. This is a full auto assault rifle. Let's compare that to his weapon because, yeah, everybody else has a blade. He currently has the Raycon. Let's compare that to what he's got. Compare these two, I guess. Yeah. Actually, impossible to tell which one's which. Techna Blue in compare. I can't really tell. Cancel compare, please. So if I turn this on, pure damage is 130 versus this thing has no pure damage. Accuracy is 70 versus 65. This thing's base damage is 200 on burst versus this is only 70. So why is this so much? Why is this a level 2 rare versus common? It's just seems better. Limited reloads. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like his Raycon is actually way better than this. So I think we're gonna skip on this. Oh, I see. Pure damage. That's why this is rare. Okay. So pure damage skips armor. Yeah, so that's what makes this gun good. It does 130 damage, so it does 200, same as this, except this one is gonna hit the armor and shred some of it, whereas this one gonna shred way more, but most of that damage is just going to go through. We can only reload it 3 times. This one also has a guaranteed glancing at 60 plus for burst fire. I don't know, let's give him this. It just seems better. That pure damage sounds awesome. We can still train him, so we need to do that before sending him on the mission. Let's do that. That's gonna happen in barracks. Class training for Chad. Chad Dart. Okay. Iron grip, yep. Covering fire. Entrench, coordinated charge. Pop slot. Savagery. Gains extra crit chance after a kill. That sounds nice. Recoup. Whenever he critical hits, he gets an action point back. Yeah, that sounds nice. Marker sights. Okay, debuffs an enemy with low evasion. Yeah, that sounds good. How can we increase this? Increase the range. Make it last longer. And add crit vulnerability and evasion. Ooh, actually, yeah, let's do this for a point. He has 3 points, so I guess we're gonna bump that up. Let's get to savagery a little bit. He does have an overwatch option here. Maybe we want to drop the respec there. I'm not sure. Plus a tech here. We'll give him savagery. It's 1 more point. We could make it happen more often. It's only once every 6 turns. Where's the 5? Okay, I see. Let's improve marker sights, actually. Make it even better crit vulnerability. And we'll use them for that for now. And then I think there was also a piece of armor that we found, wasn't there? At the Jaguar light suit. Secure tech is our normal stuff. I thought we found some armor. I guess it was a blueprint. Can't craft stuff yet, so there's no point in doing that. I think we're gonna start it like this. And we'll start that mission next time. Lab hijack. Don't forget to come visit. Click the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.